Alright, there's the first attempt to fix the fuel pump. New bolt there. Didn't realize that whole fucking thing comes out with the fuel tank.
You see that bolt that had welded on?
Yeah. Fuel tank's pretty long on these bitches, isn't it?
Huh?
Fuel tank's pretty long. Oh, that ground's cold, but yeah. There's the new bolt there, new nuts. What is it? It's 4 bolts to take that whole bracket assembly off. You just gotta unbolt this bracket here. Up on this side. But that's not the point. See, I'm recording now. Oh, I can't edit my videos either. I don't know how to do that crap, so this is gonna be fun. Oh, getting old. So it ended up being, we checked the fuel pump relay, which is, according to the diagram, fuel pump relay. Okay, this thing doesn't focus for shit. God, this thing takes forever to focus. Right there, fuel pump relay. Brand new, didn't solve the problem. Schrader valve, fuel pump Schrader valve. Right there, and screw this little black cap. Push that down, no fuel comes out, your fuel pump's bad. That's what we thought. What was it, 90, how much was it?
Fuel pump?
75 bucks, new fuel pump. Still no start problems. Okay, so we take the keys. We turn the key on. This is the aftermath so far. And battery gauge doesn't move. No dash lights come on. This little guy here is from the previous owner. Service engine soon was light on, bothered him, so he put a piece of tape. Nah, don't do that. Fix it. But every time you turn the vehicle on, this guy should move. Turn the key on, doesn't move. Traced it to these guys right here, this big mess of shit. All these wires. It ended up being this wire, the one closest to the shifter, right?
Closest to the front of the truck.
Yeah, right here. This wire right here should be switched, right? 12 volts. Every other one has 12 volts, either switched or not switched. All these wires should have 12 volts except for this one wire. You gotta trace all these wires back, all the way down underneath the dash, and you gotta unbolt. Oh, bad lighting, can't do it. Sorry. There's a little piece under there you gotta unbolt, and that's how you fix that stupid son of a bitch. But all it ended up being, all that work, fuel pump taken out? No. Fuel relay? No. This one wire, something inside this switch here, where you follow this wire all the way down to the other end, ain't getting contact. So if you ever turn on your 90s, mid-90s Chevy Vortech trucks, that battery light doesn't come on the dashes there, any lights, ABSs, whatever you want to call them, and this guy doesn't move. This guy shows you exactly how many volts you should be charging. This thing wasn't moving. We misdiagnosed it the first time and wasted the time on the fuel pump. Turns out the fuel pump was going bad, so still won't start, but yet, you know, it comes back to this wire. It's not getting ignition contact with this wire right here. So wherever this wire goes down underneath the dash, not making contact. So something in this module on this end, or something in the module underneath the dash here. That's another 75 bucks. Repair that stupid thing.
115.
115, holy shit. Okay, 115, sorry about that.
Cheap one.
Yeah, I don't want to put my face on camera yet because I don't want to scare people. But yeah, this is the aftermath of diagnosing a bad fuel pump. All this shit's gotta come out, and there's all the tools and all the work done. This is essential. If your dash lights don't come on, use one of these guys. Check every single one of these wires. Each one is either switched or has power non-switched. 12 volts on each one. So don't waste your time breaking your fuel pump bolts or replacing the fuel pump relay. So we thought it was this because it wouldn't click when the key was turned. Once again, there's the cover. Fuel pump relay right there. Match it up. Hey, look, fuel pump relay. Didn't do a thing. But the new fuel pump in, we push down in the Schrader valve. Once again, remove this little black, you can see it. It's a little black plastic cap right there. That just unscrews, just like a tire. It's got a little button in there. You push that down. The fuel sprayed, shot all over the hood after the new fuel pump. So that's what made us think it was a fuel pump. Just like this guy, air conditioner lines. You just unscrew these guys, you push down, there's stuff in there. But, like I said, don't replace the fuel pump when it's the ignition. Do electrical testing first. One of the bolts got, here, I'll show you again. Holy shit, that was nice. That'll add to the ambiance of my videos. Pardon me, I'm really old. Ugh. I don't do this much anymore, but right here, foolish enough, this bolt here was broken. So we tried to take the strap off the fuel tank. This is where the strap starts. It wraps all the way around, does not come off because of this bracket. This bracket's part of the strap. Oh, jeez. This nut here, this nut here. There's two more nuts. This side, one here and one here. Sorry for the camera work. I'm really new at this. Bear with me, please. This one here. And that one there. There's 4 bolts, trust me. This whole bracket comes out. This strap here. And this side, you follow this all the way around. There's a bolt on the other side. Take that out, but don't need to. This was a waste of a fuel pump. But like I said, luckily enough, this fuel pump was going bad. So next time you're trying to diagnose your Chevy truck with a fuel pump problem, oh my god, this is we need a creeper or something. And you turn the key on. Here, let me give you for instance. Jim's gonna hand me the keys. There's the key. 96 Chevy truck keys. Okay. Key in. Turn the key forward. See that? Radio, see the radio light come on? Radio light comes on. Nothing on the dash. Absolutely nothing. The battery gauge should move when you turn the key on. Nothing. Your shifter light even does come on, right? There. You want to listen? She cranks, but nothing. Hand the keys back to the owner. There you go. It all comes down to this one single wire. Whatever this controls, I'm assuming some kind of a spark in the ignition because the fuel's there. We press down on the fuel Schrader valve underneath the hood. That fuel shot like nothing. It's this one wire right here. Only gets like 0.17 volts when turned on. So something on this end or the other end underneath the dash under there. It's 1 bolt to remove it. We already researched all this. So we got to remove this part of the harness, follow this, all this junk all the way down. It's all taped up down in there. I can't really get in there with this camera. This camera's not the greatest. It's a cheapie, but all this taped up stuff. See all that taped up junk? It all follows down in there. The other half's down there somewhere. It plugs into something. That's all that was wrong with it. So you got the similar problems when you turn the key, battery gauge doesn't move, no dash lights turn on, but yet you get your shifter light and the radio comes on, you're getting power. You're just not getting spark to the motor or the fuel pump. So, if that helps anybody, go ahead and comment on me. Thanks a lot. Till next time, have fun.